Everyone, welcome back to MC Oils. I'm Matt. This is a workshop. If you watch any of our old videos, it's because we were in the old workshop and I've moved and I had time to do any YouTube videos. But it's a Saturday and I was just having a mess about and I thought I've got a big old Bridgeport mill that I bought about a year ago as a project. It didn't work. I don't know anything about them, but about 2 or 3 years ago I bought myself a mill, a lathe, sorry, that I started messing about with. I learned a lot, put all DRO on it and sort of played with it. It's a bit of a hobby more than anything. I've made a few bits for it for work and things. But anyways, like I say, I got the mill working a couple months ago. I've done bits and pieces on it. Everything moves, everything works. It was in a right mess, to be fair. It was missing loads of bits, didn't have the shaft that went through there for the quill to go up and down. The quill wouldn't go up and down, so I had to strip all the head down, fixed all that lot. You know, the kick out, none of that was working, that was all seized up. What else? Oh, this was missing, it was all broke off. I had no idea what I was looking at when I bought it, but it was only 500 quid. So I thought, what's the worst that can happen? So anyways, got it working, it works. I've never messed about with it or serviced it, but these ways guide things were never on. Like bushes that go in here, like way wipers. And I thought, since we're up and running, we may as well start and clean it up a little bit. When I have used it before without them on there, I've always made sure the ways are clean, so it's never been an issue. But I thought, with us using it a bit more, probably worth getting them on there to stop it from damaging the machine surfaces. So got myself some of these little fibre washers off the internet. They're only a couple of quid, and I thought I'll just show you putting them on, and then if we get anywhere, any sort of interest on this little video about my mill, I might do a few more videos of taking the bed off, stripping the knee down and just going through it and maybe try and getting it back to some sort of, you know, decent quality again. So anyways, let's have a look at these. So you can see these felt ones, they're just rock hard, and yeah, that one's not very good. And you got all this gunk in there from years and years of neglect. So I'm going to get all that cleaned up. Just clean up, I was just having a little scrape down here, get that surface cleaned up, and we'll go from there. Looks a bit shiny. Just notice on that corner, so you can see it on the camera, where that's bent slightly. I don't know whether it's supposed to be like that, but anyway, looks a little bit better. I'm not going like proper mad with it. I did wonder about getting it all polished up, but for now I think it'll be alright. You can buy these new, so I don't know, we might go and get a new one, or we might get this one polished. We'll see how she goes. Right, try and clean up in here. Nice. Ooh. That's that cleaned out. I can't get the wire wheel in on it, this bit, which is a bit annoying, so I forget. Be a bit careful and do it by hand, I think. So get a rag in there, give it a good scrape off. Engine degreaser. Let's see if it just helps break all the crud up a little bit. Just let that sit for a minute. Just got a countersink drill bit just to round that off there a little bit. It was a bit sharp on its edges. There's a little adjustment screw in there for the table slide, but I'm just going to move this back a little bit, and then I can, before I put the wipers back on, in this case I have whether I dropped any rubbish down there, don't want to trap that in between the bed. It's looking a lot better already. So we've got these little fibre washer things, 4 are the same. So pop the hole out in the middle. Look. So we've got those there, 4 of the same shape, and then these other ones in the kit will go in the back of the knee. Now I think at some point someone's cut this piece off here, got a little cut mark there. It should look like that, and for some reason they've cut it off. And you can think they've done that for taking out the adjustment bar in there. So I will get a new one of these, I think, because it's not right. Well, obviously when you put, when that goes on there, it's not quite right. But anyway, we'll put them on for now. I'll get a new one ordered. Just pushed them in by hand. I wonder whether they cut it to get it on and off easy, which would make no sense to me when you could just slide it all the way this way, unless the knee was stuck and they wanted to knock that pin out for some reason. I don't know. But that goes on there, and then we'll put the three screws in. I'm not putting them in tight to start with, just getting them started, Getting them snug down after. Bit difficult with a GoPro in a way. I'm trying to do it one-handed. You don't want to go mega tight with them because you probably won't go and come back out again. Right. That's that then. And I just need to do the back. This will be a similar process of dropping that. This was off on the front already. So I'll go and get a light. Look at the state of it behind here. This one's being a pain. So what I'm going to do, put the screwdriver in. Because it keeps wanting to slip out. I'm going to move the bed. I'm going to wind the bed in. So the back of the screwdriver will sit on there and hopefully not keep slipping out. There she goes. Look at the state of that. Nice. Quite hard. And the same process of getting the back of that cleaned up. Giving this a clean off as well, so I'll just get a rag and probably just get the worst of it off with a rag, and then I'll go at it with a wire wheel. Oh, like something stuck in there. A piece of brass. Back on, nice and shiny. Let's have a look at the state of these ones. Oh, nice. Rusty in there. Needs a little bit of a scratch with a screwdriver and some air can clean up. We'll just get some fine Scotch Brite or something, emery cloth or something, just clean them up, and I'll get these cleaned up as well. So you can see it's clearing the oil out pretty well on that one, but because this bit here is broke or been cut off, you can see it's building oil up along that back edge. It's not actually clearing it going that way. It'd probably be okay coming back this way. Just look at the state of them old way wipers. So I think that'll do. I'm happy with that. She's never going to be perfect. It's 70 odd year old, something like that. I'm not entirely sure the actual age of it. I know it's old. So if you enjoyed the video, let us know. Give us a little subscribe if you did. If there's any more you want to see on it, let me know. If it's interested in me stripping it more down, doing a bit more of a restoration on it, I'll have a think about it. It is a working mill. I do plan on using it for stuff, so I don't want to go completely mad with it. If it's working, it's alright, I'll leave it. But if there's things that, well, the one thing I do need to do is fit a DRO on it. It's really annoying not having one of those. That'll probably be my next project. Also, I need to sort out that mass of wiring down there, because this motor does work sometimes and then doesn't work, and I'm not entirely sure why, whether it's a switch fault. I've changed the potentiometer left and right, but that's for another video. So yeah, if you like it, let me know. Give us a little subscribe. Thanks for watching.